Tonight, we get to work with a collection in a series that I love. So if you've been with me in a coin show before, I talk a lot about silver dollars. I love the Morgan, I love the piece, love the special issue coins because the stories that are tied around them, people, places, and things, right? But one of my true loves for just outright rarity and value, 50 years removed, a half a century, is that beautiful Franklin half-dollar series. The last big silver coin ever to circulate in this country. Well, tonight, as I referenced, we have them all. So the silver dollar was pulled from circulation in 1935. That was the peace dollar. You might recall that from past conversations on that great coin. Then we had the Walking Liberty half dollar, the Washington quarter, the Mercury dime, right? And it evolved to all presidential themes over the earlier part of the 1900s. The dime became the Roosevelt in 46. The Washington quarter was in 32, right? And then the first real person non-president ever on a circulating coin. Significant. First ever non-president was the Franklin. Now, isn't it ironic that President Kennedy and the assassination late in 1963 led to the Kennedy half dollar, which, again, a president trumping on top of this beautiful Franklin. So the Franklin was introduced in 1948, and it lasted until 1963. Due to the Kennedy half dollar, 1964. It was made for 16 years, but there are 35 coins, as it says in the graphic. Here is how it gets put together. Philadelphia made a coin every single year. That is what? 16. Denver did not make a coin in 55 and 56. So 16 minus 2 is 14. That's 30. And then San Francisco made a coin. San Francisco made a coin, 5 of them actually, in the early part of the series, to give us a total of 35 coins. It is just a special opportunity because now take $5.99 divided by 35 and you get what? Yeah, isn't that crazy? That's the cost per coin, and it's everything. Everything. All the P's, all the D's, all the S's, everything, period. Now, the album you're seeing, there are 2 albums, big albums in the industry, right? They are known as the Dansko, which is the brown album, and then the Whitman album, which is the blue album. They are basically the same concept, identical. They are called the premium albums in the system, right? This is the Whitman, the blue, quite obvious. These will come assembled. As you can see, these are beautiful, hand-selected, circulated. I mean, think about putting together all 35 coins, and now they have to look all homogeneous. They look alike. Try going to a coin show and finding 35 and getting the collection complete. And here is the kicker. Try doing that for less than $17.50 a coin assembled in the album. That's how special this is tonight. It's everything. The other thing to remember is these are 90% silvers. So every one of them silver. So we did find one of my competitors with this beautiful collection. And it wasn't an album. It wasn't as nice as this album, or the Whitman and Dansko's that I referenced. But it's a nice album. And they were at $8.99 for the same quality, which they call hand-selected circulated, but again, beautiful homogeneous coins like you're seeing here. We are $300 less. There's 35 coins in this set. Just do the math on that one, right? That's like an extra $8 per coin to get a lesser album. Why would you want to do that? I know a lot of you like going coin by coin. We sell lots of these albums individually, so I know what you're doing. You're going to the shows and having the great American coin hunt experience. It's what got me hooked on this. I was a paper boy in the 60s, and that evolved to being a collector in the 70s. And then I grew up, and after an IT experience in the early 80s, and boy, was IT different back then, for those of you that are familiar, got back into my true love, and I've been doing this for pretty much the rest of my life. Thrilled. What do they say about you never work a day in your life if you're doing something you love, right? I've been fortunate. I get to talk to you guys about coins. And when I'm not doing this, I get to go to coin shows and look for them. It's the ultimate. But the big coin, and probably the reason why I'm a huge fan is, well, what was the big coin in the 60s? Well, the last big silver coin was the Franklin, because again, where I referenced early in this conversation, the 1935 was the last year for the peace dollar. So the big silver coin in circulation was the Franklin. Here's something else to think about. And this is the one that always makes me scratch my head. Part of the reason why I get follically challenged. What happened in 1980? Silver goes to what? Silver goes to $50 an ounce. Which means anybody that had silver coins, silver plateware, silver forks, they were gone. A $50 melted for give or take $20 at that point. And the other part is we've seen $50 silver in the last decade. A lot of people are saying it's going there now, and it's closer to it than it was a couple of years ago. But when you can find a collection, everything. It means the lowest minted coin, the 1955 Philadelphia, it's here. It means the lowest minted San Francisco, the 49S, is here. It means the lowest minted Denver is here. All of them are here. 16 Philadelphias, 14 Denvers, 5 San Franciscos. It's the Holy Grail. All in one beautiful presentation, assembled for you. $599.95. That means you're give or take $17 and change per coin in silver. Now, I didn't mention my competition because, well, they're way north of 1,000, closer to 1,200 on a coin by coin. I did reference one of them had it for $300 more. Well, guys, I don't have time for a clock, so I blew by my stop sign. I had too much fun talking about this. So with that said, thanks for listening. This set is special.